new CD that came out earlier this year on Mountain Home Records called Nighthawk. And everything was so much fun on this record, and I hope that came through. I think I think it did. We really enjoyed doing it, and I think you'll feel that in the music. Pretty honored to have a lot of the guests on there that I had on. I was fortunate enough to have one of my musical idols of all time, Sam Bush, came on, and he played some mandolin and fiddle, actually, both on the tune Nighthawk. And so we got in the studio and played it and had a blast doing that. And I was fortunate enough to get a good friend of mine, a longtime friend, Ronnie McCurry. We got together with our Gilchrist mandolins and played this tune, and it came out great. I'm just really excited to have him on there. Another artist actually in mind when I was writing it was the Walk into Winslow, and that one I was writing it. It's got the, and I just thought of Mike Compton. I can't play like Mike Compton. I wish I could, but and he came in and played on it and just put his spin on it to make it perfect. And we just had a blast in the studio, all of us doing it. And I was fortunate enough to have long time, like my brother Jimmy Mattingly, come in and play fiddle on several of the tunes, and Adam Haynes from the Grascals, he played on a few of the tunes. Had my great friend Aubrey Haney come in, and his solo on Swing Along has got to be one of the greatest solos I've ever heard. I was so excited when he played it. I couldn't believe it. And also, of course, all the banjo that's on the record is done by Kristen Scott Benson. She's another Grascal buddy. She helped me actually work up most all these tunes on the road. And the tune that we did together with just banjo and mandolin, I hadn't had that planned. We were just working on playing, and I said, you know, this sounds really good. You know, it's one called Daniel's Waltz. Let's just try that, just us. And when we cut it in the studio, it came out really well. We're doing that on the live shows now, and people seem to really, really like it, and I'm glad they do. Had some help from my good buddy Tony Ray. He played all the guitar, and just one of the greatest musicians I've ever been around. He's one of those guys that when I get with him, he makes me want to pick. I mean, it's just, he's a great banjo player, great guitar player, great mandolin player, but his guitar playing just really inspires me to play. Asked my buddy Tim Surt to play the bass on there, and he came in, and I knew he was a great bass player, but I just don't think I knew how great he was until he played with us. I mean, he did things that made me play differently on the record. I can listen. There's several of the things that I left alone. You know, I didn't do any overdubs. After, when we put the tracks down, my solos are there that we played, and I could feel myself playing to his bass playing, because some of the lines that he played were just awesome. We got Paul Harrigal. He played guitar on How Great Thou Art that my daughter sang on. That was one that we decided to do after the album was actually finished, and he did the guitar parts and actually did the recording of it and did a great job. And Dominic Illingworth, he did the bass on that one, and we appreciate those guys coming in and playing. And one of the extra special things on this album to me was that I had my wife and daughter come on and sing. My daughter was 12 years old at the time we recorded this, and she just, of course, she makes Dad proud. I think, hope everybody enjoys her singing. She has always listened to Alison Krauss, and she's got people from everywhere that she listens to, but she liked the song "Oh Atlanta." I'm looking forward to everybody hearing her sing that. And I'd always told my wife if I ever did another solo project that I wanted her to sing the old gospel tune, "I Went Down a Beggar and Came Up a Millionaire." And she, I had to twist her arm a little bit, but she did it, and it's turned out to be one of the greatest tracks.
My clothes were ragged and old.
The last cut we did was a song that my daughter sings in church a lot of the times, and actually gets on stage and sings with the Grascals when she's around. We do live shows, and it's "How Great Thou Art," and it's just a real laid-back version of it, and she has a pretty strong vocal, and I'm just very excited to have Andrea and Jaylee on there. Kind of makes the whole project extra special to me, and I hope it'll be special to you guys too.
Consider all the worlds thy hands have made.
So thanks again for checking this out. I hope you all enjoy this half as much as I did. If you do, tell your friends about it. If you don't, just keep to yourself. I guess that wasn't good. If you do, I'm Danny Roberts. If you don't, I'm Adam Stippy.